Hi, this is John Sanpietro, certified business coach and founder of Stamping Is My Business. And in this video, I'd like to take you through the top 5 mistakes Etsy sellers make. Etsy is a fantastic site. It's a great resource for crafts business owners. But the truth is that a lot of people get on Etsy, they start up their store, and the results they get are not what they expected. They're not what they wanted. Either they're not making enough sales or they're not making enough profit. And generally speaking, the reasons why they're not doing that fall into one of these top 5 categories. Now, these categories are in no particular order, but here's number 1. A dull-looking store. What you have to remember is that your Etsy store is an extension of your brand. And when somebody comes to your store, they want that store to kind of grab them, to just appeal to them so much. They want it to pop off the screen. And if you're not spending a little bit of time with your store design, then you're probably hurting your sales. We know, because there are so many Etsy sellers, that certain store designs work and certain store designs don't. So you want to pick a store design that works, that brands you, that identifies you, and that really appeals to a potential customer. Mistake number 2 are poor photos. I see this so often. People put together great products to sell on Etsy, but the photos of those products are so bad that it really just diminishes the quality and the impact of the actual product. If you are doing that, you're just shooting yourself in the foot. If you're not putting up a photo that is well cropped, that is well lit, that's shot at a flattering angle, that has an appropriate background, then you're really hurting your sales. And this is such an easy thing to correct, but it's something that a lot of people just don't do. Number 3, a small number of listings. Again, this gets back into the branding and the impression that you want to leave with people. When somebody comes to your store, they want to see a thriving store. They want to see a thriving business. People want to do business with businesses that are thriving. And one of the ways that people can tell if your business is thriving is if you have a lot of products to sell. If you only have 1 or 2 or 3 products to sell at your store, then that's not as impressive as it could be. And that's, again, going to hurt your sales. Number 4, no on-site SEO. Guys, Etsy is a huge marketplace. There are tens, hundreds of thousands of sellers on Etsy, and most people, most buyers, will find an Etsy store through on-site search. So if you're not optimizing your site, if you're not optimizing your listings for search engines, then you're not going to see as much traffic as you can. And a big part of your success really is just the amount of traffic that you're getting. The more traffic you get, the more sales you're going to make. So if you're not optimizing for on-site SEO, you really want to take some time and make sure that you start. And finally, number 5 is either a lack of or no promotion for your store. You can't just build it and think that they're going to come. You have to do some marketing. Now, I'm not talking about a ton of marketing. The truth is, you can spend about 15 minutes a day on your Etsy store, and you can create a very profitable Etsy store. But most people don't even do that. Most people do nothing, really. They don't do anything. They just wait. And waiting is not a strategy for a business, okay? You have to do a little bit of promotion. But if you do these things, if you correct these mistakes, you can make money on Etsy. There's no question about it. It's a great revenue stream if you like the idea of getting paid to create. It's not that difficult to get set up, and with a surprisingly minimal effort, you can start generating a profit very, very quickly. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have any questions or comments, you can either email them to me at john@stampingismybusiness.com, or if there's a comment section below this video, please feel free to leave your question or comment right there. And watch your inbox for more information about Etsy. This is John Sanpietro, and I'm just trying to get you paid.